Assalamualaikum. Hi guys. This video we are going to focus for the last chapter of organic chemistry SK025. This is about amino acids and we are going to have two subtopics for this chapter. First one is introduction to amino acids and the second one is the chemical properties that amino acids can do. For this video, we are going to learn how to give the name for given amino acid according to IUPAC nomenclature, and of course how you want to identify the general structure of alpha amino acid. After that, we are going to learn how to draw as well. Amino acids are organic acids which possess both the amino group and carboxyl group. So if you realize here, carboxyl means COOH. So mostly all natural amino acids are alpha amino acids. So it means that you have amino group and COOH, carboxyl group, attached to the same carbon. So that carbon is going to be alpha carbon, just like in this structure. And then amino acid can also join into a long chains by forming peptide bonds ataupun amide bonds, so that dia boleh buat another long chains of polymer. So this is between NH2 group of one acid dengan COOH group of another acid. So we have two amino acid combined together by making peptide bond. Amino acids also known as building blocks of protein, biomolecules that comprise in our own body such as muscle, hair, fingernails and many other biological tissues. So for this part, I hope you can understand that this is our general structure of alpha amino acids and you have to label alpha on this carbon atom. Next, we will learn how to give the specific nomenclature for our amino acid. So first thing first, when you have amino acid, you are going to realize there is carboxyl group in the amino acid. So of course, we are going to set carboxyl group, that carbon attached to OOH is our first carbon and our parent is going to be carboxylic acid. So the NH2 group will be our substituent. Sometimes in the question, amino acid will be given as a general name. So I give you some of the examples which are the general amino acids that we've been used and you should know. So first one, we have glycine. If I want to give the numbering for this one, I'm going to start with the COOH, this carbon as the first carbon. And then we have two carbon atoms. And then at position carbon number 2, we have amino group. So it's going to be 2-amino. And then you have two carbon atoms for our carboxylic acid. It's going to be ethanoic acid. So this is our IUPAC name for glycine. Next, we have valine. So the first carbon will be at this double bond OOH, and then second, third, and then fourth. So I'm going to have my parent, which is this chain. And then we have two substituents here. The first one is amino group, and the second one is methyl. So I'm going to start with amino first. So it's going to be 2-amino, and then methyl is at the third carbon, so 3-methyl. And then we have the parent with 4 carbon atoms. This is butanoic acid. Make sure when you write the name for your carboxylic acid, there is a space between oic and acid. Next, I have alanine. So this is the structure for alanine. My first carbon will be this carbon, and then second, and then third. So we have 2-amino because amino group is at the second carbon, and then the parent for this one will be propanoic acid. So this is the IUPAC nomenclature for alanine. Next, I have phenylalanine. Phenylalanine means that we have our phenyl, which is benzene ring in our structure. So the parent will be the chain with 3 carbon atoms, and at the third carbon we have phenyl, and at the second carbon we have amino. So follow the alphabetical order. We are going to have 2-amino, and then -3-phenyl because this is benzene ring as a substituent, and then this is propanoic acid. So this is the general IUPAC nomenclature for phenylalanine. Next, I have another two more, serine and aspartic acid. So for serine, we have the first carbon is at this carbon, and then followed with the second and the third carbon. So 3 carbons, the parent will be propanoic acid. However, we have OH group, which is hydroxy, and amino group as our substituent. So start with our amino first, follow the alphabetical order, 2-amino, and then -3-hydroxy, and then this is 3 carbon atoms for the carboxylic acid, so I'm going to have propanoic acid as the parent. Last one, we have aspartic acid, so follow the same concept, first carbon, second, third, and then fourth. So for this one, we have our carboxylic acid attached to both ends of the chain. So if you see here, we got one at the 4th carbon and another one at the 1st carbon. So in order for you to give the name for this one, you have to put dioic acid because 2 carboxyl groups. So follow the alphabetical order. We have amino group here at the 2nd carbon. It will be 2-amino. And then 4 carbons for alkane is butane. So I'm going to put butane and then end the naming with dioic acid. So this is IUPAC name for aspartic acid. Now I got 2 examples how you want to draw the amino acid. As I mentioned before, usually in the question, they will give you the common name. However, they must be given to you the IUPAC nomenclature as well, so that you can draw the structure based on this IUPAC nomenclature. So I'm going to determine who is the parent for threonine. So this is butanoic acid, our parent. So 4 carbon atoms for butanoic acid, and I give the numbering. After that, at the 1st carbon, I have double bond O and then OH because this is carboxylic acid. And then at the 3rd carbon, I have hydroxy attached to oxygen and then H. And then the 2nd carbon, I have amino, NH2. So this is the structure for threonine. Next one, we have isoleucine. Isoleucine is based on this IUPAC nomenclature. So we have the parent is pentanoic acid with 5 carbon atoms. So draw 5 carbon atoms. And then I'm going to give the numbering. And then after that, at the first carbon you have double bond O and then OH. So this is our pentanoic acid. At the third carbon I have methyl, CH3, and at the second carbon I have amino. So settle for the structure of isoleucine. Very simple and very easy. Just remember, you are going to draw and give the name based on the concept that you have learned so far. So that's it for this video. We are going to continue for the next one in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.